Now, I wanted to bring in something that is just really near and dear to my heart. It's the latest project.
Okay.
It's literally the most extraordinary project I've ever been involved in. And what we have created now is the world's first completely cold processed chocolate bar. And I mean a chocolate bar that looks like a chocolate bar, snaps like a chocolate bar, has the texture of a chocolate bar, has the shine of a chocolate bar. And unbeknownst to you until right now, I'm going to feed that to you. Does that sound great or what?
Sounds pretty decadent.
Okay, so I have two of them here, and I have an herbal one. So what we've done is we've taken all our herbs, our raw herbs, and we've put them into this chocolate bar, the Sacred Heart Chocolate. And then the name of our company is Sacred Chocolate. Okay. Actually, because chocolate's sacred. And then this one's the coconut nibby. This is coconut, and this is the herbal one. And I'm going to go ahead and open these up and feed this to you.
And also, can we talk a little bit about some of the stuff that you've got in here? Like you have maple, you have maple sugar.
Right.
And you said that that's got a lower glycemic index, which is good for people sensitive to sugar, even than agave nectar.
Right. It's really important with chocolate. The main thing that's really causing people to get kind of reactive to chocolate
is the sugar they use.
And it's cane sugar that's being used.
And you're going to be, this is going to be available on your, at sacredchocolate.com.
Sacredchocolate.com.
In April.
In April, and it's also going to be moving into health food stores. Some of the bigger chains are going to be picking it up, like Whole Foods.
What about in Europe or Asia?
We're going to have it going into the UK with 3 different distributors, and I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. It'll probably be more like May, June of 2007.
Anything in Asia?
We're going to probably bring it to Bali first, possibly Taiwan, and possibly Japan. But I want you to just go ahead and just give this a try.
Okay.
Now, it's the herbal one. This has about 10 different herbs in it, and it's a complete and total meal.
I feel like
that aroma is that flower I was telling you about from Mexico.
Okay, I think I can honestly say I think it's the best chocolate I've ever had.
There you go. I've given this to unsuspecting chocolate aficionados, people who are experts in chocolate tasting.
That is good.
And they're literally like shocked, like they're shaking a little bit, like what's going on? I gave it to a friend of mine who's a very famous doctor in the United States, Dr. Patrick Flanagan, an incredible scientist. He called us 6 times within an hour going, what is going on? What's happening? What is this?
It's so fatty. It's very nurturing.
Yeah, it's very wholesome, and it's very, it's kind of like it's a mothering energy. It's fulfilling a certain space. It's like that nurturing.
Yep, I would buy into that.
Energy.
Yeah, I mean it's very creamy.
Creamy, yeah.
Yeah, without the milk in it.
That's the thing we remember when we were kids. When I first
milk chocolate.
When I first had the prototypes of this bar. The immediate experience that I had was when my parents came back from Switzerland when I was 5 or 6 years old, and they gave me Swiss chocolate. And it was the first time I'd ever had something that was really creamy and rich that was chocolate, and I just literally like fell over. The thing is, what we're doing here though is it's all those goodies, all that flavor, all that stuff, but
it's raw.
It's raw. It's organic.
No trans fatty acids.
No trans fatty acids. It's 100% medicinal. So it's just working on your liver, it's working on your immune system, it's working on your brain, it's working on your nervous system, all that at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've covered just about everything. I wanted to mention in the Naked Chocolate book, people are always asking me, well, you know, what do I do? How do I do this? In that book, what we've done is we've actually taken all of this knowledge and we've put it there so that somebody has access to it and that they can understand it, because if they didn't quite get what I'm saying, you can reread it and go back and look, and there's about 60 recipes in there.
Yeah, you know, one thing before we leave, I just wanted to ask you, you know, if you were to meet Master Ching Hai, what would you say to her?
I wouldn't say anything. I would just give her a piece of chocolate. You know, silence is really the best form of communication. And someone who's that high of a being, you don't need to say anything. There's nothing to be said. You just get in that aura, and the communication is made.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my offering to her would be one of these pieces of chocolate.
Thank you. So, One question that I wanted to ask you is, what are your thoughts on a lot of the works that Master Ching Hai is doing in terms of helping to uplift people's thoughts and help convert people to vegetarianism through our alternative living program?
I think the Master's work on converting people into vegetarian lifestyles is so critical. It's so important that it's literally unspeakable. The level of joy that a person can experience if they move towards a more sustainable type of lifestyle is incredible. I mean, it's just something that it's not something you can explain, it's experiential. And to turn people onto vegetarianism, to give people choices that are ethical and sustainable and moral is the highest work that there is on the planet. And it's all about love. It's love for all sentient beings. For me personally, I've been a vegetarian 15 years. The possibility of killing an animal it's not even there. It's the possibility of killing anything. And that is one of the most critical aspects of a future world of peace and harmony. I really believe that a peaceful philosophy begins at breakfast.
Okay, well, thank you, David. And I think our next you're going to teach us how to make smoothies on our next time we visit with you.
Fantastic. It's going to be an honor.
Thank you very much for joining us here on this edition of Healthy Living on Supreme Master Television. We hope that you have really, really enjoyed this lecture here, this talk here with David Wolfe on healthy chocolate. And we hope that you'll join us next time when we bring David back again to talk about how to create a healthy smoothie, basically the Smoothie 101 course.